Hello everybody and welcome. It's gonna load. Welcome back. Not survival. But we do have survival as an option, and I definitely will be doing some challenge runs of this. Kind of just like some repeats of the campaign, because I think challenge has its own really fun flair to it. It's kind of like each mission's only like 15 minutes long, maybe 20 minutes, so it's kind of like more enjoyable than doing like a full-on adventure. But we will be doing some adventure mode fun very shortly, probably. But puzzle. So we have some challenges that people wanted, and one of them I really liked and I thought was an excellent idea. Was, can you be iZombie while only using one of every zombie? Now I'm going to take this a bit further. And actually get my notes, which I use a phone for my notes because I'm a weirdo. Here we go, Samsung Notes, because I'm on a Samsung. So essentially, the way I'm going to do this is certain missions, I'm going to try, like basically every single mission, I'm going to try to use one type of zombie, like really try to use like whatever, like Zomboogie, that's what I'm going to use, like, you know, the dancing zombie, you know, that's what I mean, like stuff like that. But I think the only rule is that zombie and imp do not count. Those are the only ones, so everything else counts to this challenge. It's just the 50 sun things don't count. However, I will try to play around it. So let us get into iZombie. We will continue. So for this one, it seems like Buckethead is going to be the one that we really use. So Buckethead it is. It's so weird to be playing iZombie again. I feel like I play it all the like I have so many videos on it, but like it's like not just something I play every day. Yeah, so iZombie, so Bucket is now done. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, we could have put that a bit further. And as always, the easiest achievement in the game is just getting 1,000 sun and finishing the first. Oh no, it isn't. We just barely didn't get it. If we put down a zombie for one of those squashes, we would have gotten it. But remember, we're trying to do this with as little differences as possible, essentially. We might have to go back and plop down a zombie to get football zombie. We'll have to see. This is an experimental video after all. Because there could be a mission that we can't do because we used this. That might be possible. So for this one, we're going to be using screen door zombie. I just don't. I think that just is going to take like 2. Screen door zombie is a zombie I think is highly it's never used enough. I think if he was used more in campaign, it would actually be really good. No, just get that. Oh, well, we'll see if this is possible. Yeah, this is gonna be one of those ones again, isn't it? I know that that's not what's required. Okay, so for this one, screen is always going to be what it is. So I'll write down screen door. It's not screen doot. That would be funny though. The screen doot zombie. Drain Gang is playing Tekken, no, Dota 2. Ooh, awesome. So I do believe that there has been a thing. Awesome. You have to micro that. I think if you do it like that, the hitbox of the brain allows them to hit it earlier, otherwise it doesn't work. So can you dig it? We're gonna have to play this in a very painful way. That one there is going to be the most painful. But, okay, so we're going to do zombie for this one. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1. Are we really gonna need more zombies for this? I don't like this, that we've used zombies so quickly. Because, like, Digger, you technically can't even win the level with. Totally nuts. This one, thankfully, is not the worst. We'll see if this is possible. So it can kill one fume shroom, not two. I do remember that there was someone who was like, oh, but you can kill it with one. Because I put 2 bucket heads down in the bigger challenge. And this is just to save time, so a ladder has now been used. Dead Zeppelin. That's actually really annoying. If we started with 200 sun, we could actually have used a different one instead. So we'll come back to this later, because we could try to do it with just regular zombie. But for now, we will just go to the next one. Really don't want to have to deal with Kernel Pole RNG right now. So Gargantuas aren't in any other level, so essentially you don't have to worry about them. But this does use 2 different zombies. Just in case. Such a great Gargantuan moment. Doesn't even want the brains. So, Pole / Garg. And then we have another space because we haven't done that level. So Zomboogie, yeah, this is going to require that normal zombies, so I'm going to have to follow that rule then. Maybe the rule will be on... I almost thought he was going to get eaten by that. Just fucking summon the zombies! Why are you being so dumb about this? One millimeter ahead. This is why I don't like dances on videos. He just it just doesn't feel like he works when he needs to work. Like, it's great for this level because it's just like, oh, this level is just you finish it with 2 zombies. Also, there was someone who said that every dancing zombie should count as a zombie, and just no. It completely destroys any semblance of like fun, because the entire point is that like it's how many zombies you have to buy to finish the game. Like how many zombies does it take to beat is like how many zombies you have to place down to beat the game. Because then at that point you just don't use dancing zombie. You just use regular zombie for this level, and then it's like, oh, Zomboogie, you just don't use dancing zombie because there's always going to be one zombie behind the zombie that makes it that it's always worth more than buying regular zombies, which means you'd never use dancing zombie ever. But yeah, we'll go to this one. So that was dancing. We do have cone heads now. So this would be cone head. Jeez. I type in cone head and it says like, oh, that's not a word. So it tries to autocorrect it to something like infinitely worse. So this is doable. gonna take a freaking long time to do. The power of 2 zombies eating is so strong. At least against 1 pea shooter. Yeah, so this is easily done with Conehead. I don't think this is a possible challenge. We haven't used Digger, Bungee, or Imp yet. But technically zombies and imps need to be used. Which means I can go back to that other one and just be like zombie, but like that does seem like a bit of a cop out. So I do want to see how far we can actually stretch this and then see how much we can do stuff. Because if this level, so that was 3-hit wonder. If this level is possible, but only if we have like Buckethead, let's say, then I'm gonna have to build the strategy around, you know, whatever. So we have Football Zombie, Digger Zombie, Imp, and Bungee. I think that could be feasible. I think that's legitimately feasible. Oh my god, I swear if I get cucked by this goddamn starfruit, I'm gonna get angry. Thank god. I would have been so mad. So that goes to like there. So this is always something we do. Just straight up always. Frick it. We drop down the boy. Because if we can kill that dumb starfruit, we can just put a singular thing down there. Okay, now while we're doing that, I think it's actually really cost effective to start emptying out these ones. We'll put you down here. Oh wait. No, Imp, get... Oh my god, he's saving the Imp. What friendship. What amazement. And then, that means that we're able to put a Digger Zombie down here. Man, what an actual awesome... Like, this is possible with the rest of the exact rest of the zombies that we have. This is actually possible. My one-armed boy. My one-armed lad. But that does mean that you do have to make a concession. Man, the one-armed lad coming in for us. That's awesome. help them out a little. I wish imps acted like they did in PvZ2, because PvZ2 imps actually act like normal basic zombies, but in this game they're actually like just bad. Okay, so the final one was imp, digger, bungee, and then football. So that's gonna mean that technically it is not possible to beat the campaign while only using each zombie once per the entire campaign. However, with the stipulation that I said at the start of the game, which was that you can use as many zombies and imps as you can, because they're the baseline of everything and you need them for everything, you can beat, well, we'll actually figure it out now. Still, technically I haven't beaten the game, so... Jesus, regular zombies are so shit in this game. Can't even, like, do anything with them, essentially. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so it's level 3 that has to be beaten. With just... Because I think it's like... It's just a repeat, isn't it? Oh no, it's the digger one. And digger can't really be used at all. Look, it's Banshee Zombie, everyone's favorite. Also known as Balloon. I think I always call it Banshee, I don't know. At least, I definitely used to. Don't know why. But technically, with the rule set that we brought out with ourselves, that zombies and imps don't count, yes, you can beat it. However, if you want to be a bit more realistic, technically, yes, you cannot beat iZombie with only one zombie type throughout the campaign. However, I do think this was a really fun thought experiment. We did basically first try a lot of them, but at the same time, it is interesting to see which levels kind of stretch the idea, and it's just Dead Zeppelin. If Dead Zeppelin had a different zombie instead of Bungie, if it had like anything else, like if it had a new type instead of Bungie, we would have been able to do it. Or if Can You Dig It had another, basically there's this one more type of zombie that you could use, I think it would pretty much be feasible. Just trying to think about what zombie that could be. I guess no, Pogo would be too OP. I guess we'll have a look at the Alamac and see. I guess if Newspaper Zombie was a zombie, when you really look at the Alamac, you can really tell that there's so many problems with it. Like, first world, we have a good selection. This is like, you know, basic stuff. Yep. Does it really need to be here? I feel like Newspaper Zombie could really be removed. But I think Newspaper Zombie could be in. I do think that these two should be removed from the Alamac. Like there should be like more, like we get like four more things to the Alamac. We remove these two as just like special spawned zombies, and same with Imp. And then we add in, and even this one, Yeti Zombie, we have like Dancing, Zomboni Guy, Bobsled Team, Yeti and Imp, and then we can have more. Like I think Banshee Zombie should be one here, which is a Japanese only zombie in which Planturn or any like light, so like torchwood, reveals her and then she can be damaged. Otherwise, you can kill her with instas. That would be for this one. For water, I feel like there could easily be another like landy one that could be really interesting. Night definitely needs some more weak zombies that do an interesting thing. Maybe something like the crazy zombie that like bone thrower or whatever in PvZ2. Something that kind of like makes a grave when it dies. Something like that could be really interesting. So then it kind of like makes it so then you have to constantly deal with graves. It could even be something that's like, you know, kind of like surfboard zombie, where it holds it above its head, and then if it dies, then it just dies. But if it reaches a plant, then it slams down the grave. Or something like that, you know? So Banshee. And then for this one, just another zombie would be nice, I guess. But yeah, I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day. I hope you all enjoy this video. I'm going to tend to my Zen garden, as I typically do. And yeah, I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day. And I'll be sure to make some more campaign and survival and obviously iZombie challenge runs. Hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.